Hey guys, how you doing? Oh look, it's working. Fantastic. So I got a question about this particular room that I'm in right now. Somebody actually asked if this was my van build. And no, it's not my van build. Although that'd be pretty cool if it was, because this thing's pretty huge. It's a smaller room in the house. It's in the apartment in the lower level, and that backs into the backyard. And I have this room here that I'm going to turn into a sort of like a workroom, home office, where I can produce my apps, where I can produce my web development efforts and training and so on and so forth. I am really looking forward to creating some tutorial videos. I know there are individuals out there who want to learn how to program, who want to create their own apps, and that's what I've been doing. I've done that before for over a decade, and there are some new things that I'm learning as well. There are some new things that I think there's some new techniques, but overall the information out there is the same as before. It's if you understand the fundamentals, the foundational stuff, you'll be able to pick up just about anything, and that's what I'm hoping to teach and to show. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be making a separate YouTube video for it, or I might just maintain my original silver cabin video. I do want to change this place into more of a cabin-like or a cozy computer corner. I'm not really sure, but right now, this is what I've got. It's the same wall that I've had before. A few years ago, there was an opportunity for me to host some, to basically to turn this into something, but it never panned out, and that's okay. Through life, you're gonna make some plans, and what ends up happening is sometimes it doesn't work out the way you thought it would, and that's okay as long as you keep moving forward. Things come up, and things that you thought you wouldn't be doing, you are doing because there's a greater reason for it, and that's how I like to look at it. If the reason is big enough, any level of suffering or discipline or whatever it is you want to call it, ultimately it'll be worth it. So that's important. And I think I don't have, rather, there's very few people out there that have a perfect life. It may look perfect on Instagram or YouTube or social media, but in many ways, it's got its own challenges. So, what I'm trying to say is, I am hoping this space here will turn out to be something I really like. I haven't even gotten a chance to work on it. I've cleared it out, and I've cleared out the other part of the house, the apartment, and I'm hoping to continue with that. And you never know, maybe heading into 2024, it'll be exactly the way I want it. But for now, I'm going to take my time and not stress out over things. Aside from that, thanks very much for visiting my videos. I've got a lot of things planned, and I don't know exactly where they're all going to go at this point. And if you stay with me, you might find something interesting. You might learn something. But I know one common thread is I think I will always be working on my van build. I will always be traveling because that's what I want to do. I mean, I've got my dreams. Everybody knows that if you've been on my channel for any length of time, you'll recognize, and I've talked about it so many times, of heading out west. And that is something, and it's been delayed more than once, more than twice, and if it gets delayed again, that's okay. That's just part and parcel of life. We don't always get what we want immediately. It could be that it's going to take a little while longer, and I'm prepared for that. Yeah, I'm prepared for that. Okay, guys, thanks very much for visiting. Again, very different luck for me, and lots of things happening in my little life that I don't necessarily share online or on social media because it's not smart. There's some things you shouldn't share, right? And I'm talking real here, some real talk. But there are some things that I will willingly share because I think maybe somehow it might help somebody, or maybe jog their mind to different ideas and things like that. Boy, it's always hard to say goodbye. But I'm going to say it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. And remember, you're awesome.